Hi everyone, it's Raleigh, and today I'm planning my Hobonichi Cousin for the week of February the 16th. And I'm off work this week, which is wonderful. I think I really just need the mental break. And today is Tuesday, which is all right. I've decided I'm going to keep this layout a little bit simpler. And so I wanted to use some washi I really like. And so I picked this one. It's outdoorsy. It's got the trees in the mountains. Reminds me of my trip out west last year. And beautiful colors in it too. So I think this week I'm just going to go with this and, black marker and a bit of color swatches here and there. But I think that's it. I think I'm going to kind of go sticker free. It was a bit of a debate. I do have in my Traveler's Company notebook a little more details about what I did want to get done this week. And it was like, do I transfer all that here? But no, I think I just want to keep this a little bit simpler, and I'll keep the more detailed stuff in my Traveler's Company notebook. That's up here, which I will show. One of the things actually I'm hoping to do this week is to give a bit of an update, because I've always used my Traveler's Company kind of as a sort of supplement in my planning in addition to the cousin. But this year I've just found I've been using them more. So I've done a little bit of changing up since the beginning of the year. It's just a matter of finding the time. I think with, work's been a little more challenging the beginning of this year, so I haven't quite had the energy to sort of record the update on my traveler's notebooks. I think just mentally I'm tired, and I enjoy it and I want to share, but I want to do it when I'm in sort of a good place where I feel relaxed. So that is one of the goals for this week. This isn't a vacation week with a getaway planned. It had been originally, but very quickly just became a staycation. So this week for me is about, spending time with family and friends. So a lot of time with my parents. Hopefully I'll see them 3 or 4 days. And I'm just going to handwrite the days of the week in here. So yeah, see a couple of my close friends, and have a couple of days at home too. So hopefully mentally I can kind of get into a good place and decompress a little bit. And so yesterday was family day, and so everyone was off work. So today being Tuesday is really my first true vacation day. So I'm pretty happy about that. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and get these all down. Yeah, I think I'm going to like the look of this. Yeah, this was a week of kind of go more minimal or go really detailed with lots of stickers and things. So I think this is the way to go. And just finishing up with Ren's help, of course. All right, so I picked out a couple of colors that I think are going to work. One is a greeny color and the other is a gray. It's a new gray I have though. It's more like a taupey gray, which I think will be good. It kind of goes with the rocks on the washi. So let's see. Debating if I want to put like anything under the days of the week, but I don't think I do. I think I kind of want to keep it a little bit simpler. So I'll use this kind of taupey gray for marking down yesterday was family day and then vacation. Yeah. And I spent my family day doing absolutely nothing, which was okay. I'd had a busy work week last week, and then I had a busy weekend. My cat Winona had the vet, and then I saw my parents, and then I saw a friend and a cousin. We went out for lunch Sunday, which was great, but it was I just needed a day, I think, to myself. So, and I had intentions to do this and a little bit of tidying up, but I was very quick to give myself kind of the space when I realized that wasn't going to happen. So I just had a day, and the first true day of just letting myself sort of drift around and watch something, read something. Yeah. All right, so I got the vacation in there. And I think I'll use the more greeny color for when I'm going to see people. I did get to see my parents today, which was great. It's actually really beautiful. We had a storm a while ago, and then it was really cold, and then it's been kind of like a little bit of snow and a little cooler, but today it got up to like 7 degrees, and it was sunny and no snow. So I went and saw my parents, did some shopping, and went for a walk with my mom, which was great. It was nice. However, tomorrow I plan to be a home day because we're supposed to get a bit of a messy storm. So I got all my shopping and errands done so I can just hunker down tomorrow and hopefully get to some of the things on my home to-do list. And then Friday, I got plans for one of my best friends and I with my parents. I think we're going to do an IKEA trip for lunch and some shopping. Okay, so I just filled in the rest. Yeah, and I put a sticky note for my friend Lisa because it's not 100%. She lives just outside of where I am, and their weather, it's weird. They're only about like an hour and a bit away, but the weather can be okay here, but horrible there. So we'll see. But I am hoping to get up there to see her. And then, yeah. So rather than using pen, I'm just using this kind of finer marker, which I don't do very often, but again, I kind of want the look of this to be, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I kind of like this. So, shop, visit, walk. And then I'll put a couple of things that I want to do, especially under tomorrow, because that's my sort of other full day to myself, probably until Sunday. So how am I going to mark these other things? Okay, I think I'll just use this, and then I might just put a line underneath it. I think this will look good. I like looking at this every day. And I have a feeling the week is going to go by very quickly. And I kind of like the timing of this. So I have been working on kind of setting some routines. And so I'm going to try, and the things I've sort of been testing out over the last few weeks, I'm going to sort of put in place for the plan for next week. And it's nice to have next week, and then hopefully I'll have it really fine-tuned for March, which is crazy that it's so close. Okay, and I was just rambling some more, so I'll probably cut some of that out. But I've just been filling this in. So I'm just having little subheadings. So like for today, I'm doing the weekly. I've got a few things I want to do in my notes. Some stuff I want to do around home tomorrow. A little more planning stuff. I still haven't put everything in the front, in the monthlies for this. Yeah, just a couple little lists. I think over here I'm just going to put goals, just some overreaching ones. Yeah, call them goals. Go. For some reason, this is reminding me of at work. Sometimes you get for projects, you get put in teams, and they put those big pieces of paper all around, and everyone has those big markers, and they're writing their notes. Somehow it reminds me of that. Oh, and I do want to put my cat Winona needs some meds, so I'm gonna actually put that in here. A little reminder. I'm not sure how to. Just not sure. I can't decide where I want to track it, but I do think I should do it in here because I'm in here every day. You know what? I'll start by putting the goals down, and then we'll see where we are. So I know one thing, again, these are super broad, but I want to get my cousin and my Traveler's Company's notebooks kind of up to date. So with this one, that means completely filling in all the calendar stuff in the front, the monthly calendars, because I'm missing, I think, a couple of events and some birthdays and things. So I want to get those all filled in. And in my traveler's company, I have a couple other things that I want to break down a little bit more. So basically, I want to get those up to date. What else do I want to do? Okay. Main floor. I want to clean. I do a tidy, and I'm in the middle of sort of a bigger main floor kind of purge, organize, clean, but I think I just need to do like a regular clean of the main floor. Not like a deep clean, but just a regular one. And then I want to make sure to see my friends. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. I do just need to decide what to do about Winona, and I think I am just gonna put little things along the bottom here so that I remember to give her her little meds. Go. All right, I'll get this filled in, and I think that might be close to the end. All right, so I did fill in some space at the bottom for Winona's meds and a couple other little things. So yeah, I'm liking the way that this is looking. I really like the colors in this, and just the mood, the vibe of the washi feels really good as well. So yeah, I kind of like the way that this came out. So I'm hoping to have a good week, and I hope that all of you do as well. And I will see you soon with the last week in February, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.